Hey friends, well I'm doing some prep work for sort of an idea I came up with for my mum and dad. I know I haven't read any of these books, but I need to mark all the ones up here in these two shelves that I have read, because what mum and dad are going to do is they're going to choose me 6 books each that they have enjoyed reading, and I'm going to read them over the course of the year to sort of, I'll maybe do like a vlog me reading books that they've picked for me. So I just thought I'd let you quickly see the first lot of sections. I've read all of those. Well, apart from the Anne Cleese, I haven't read that one. Down here, I don't think I've read any of that lot there. Ooh, it could be interesting. And then in this pile, I haven't read the Philippa Gregory, the Winter Garden, or those 4 there. I haven't read. I've read that one ages ago. So there we go. And I say, I haven't read that Peter May, and I don't think I've read the Robert Harris. So I'm just going to put my initial on the books that I've read, and I will do the first section, and then I'll let you see the second section behind it. Here's the second part of the double stack on that first shelf. Some of these I will be keeping because I have read them, but I want to keep them, but I will mark the ones that I've read. I think I've actually read all of them. I don't think I think that's the only, the John Grisham's the only one I haven't read on this stack. So from that first set of bookshelves, I've found 1, 2, 3, 4 that I haven't read, and these are ones that were, those 2 were on that shelf there. I know I haven't read those 2, and those 2 were ones that Mum got this year, so I know I haven't read them. So at the moment, this, I don't think I've read that Denzel Merrick, but it doesn't matter. At the moment, this little lot are ones that I haven't read that Mum can choose from. Dad's probably got his own set. I'm now going to check these 2 shelves and see what I've read there and what I haven't, and we'll take it from there. And here's the back lot of that second set of books, second shelf that's double stacked. I think I've read the majority of these actually, so there we go. So I just need to initial the ones that I've read so that Mum knows. I mean, some of these we're going to donate to a friend whose town library got closed, so the town actually started running the library themselves, so I'll donate quite a lot of these to that library because I think it's nice to pass books on. And from that last shelf, the only one I haven't read is that one. So it'll be interesting to see if Mum and Dad pick any from this shelf here. I'll go down and mark the ones in our big set of bookshelves as well, so that they know what I have and haven't read. I don't think I've ever let you see our other bookshelves. So this is a mixture of my books, Mum and Dad's books, so lots of different ones. So I will mark off on this what I've read. It'll make it easier for them. Hey friends, I had plans for this video, and I started it. I did start it. I will pop in some footage in a minute of me doing part of the start. So the idea behind this video is that my parents would pick me a couple of books each for me to read, and that I was going to vlog the experience and go, oh, this is what I was thinking of the book as I was reading it, etc, etc. Yeah, I did the start of it and I checked all the bookshelves, as you will see in a minute, and I think I started to vlog the reading of the first book and then it went fut. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to chat to you about all the books. Actually, I'm just going to do this video right the way through, and I'll put me sorting the shelves. You might actually I'll put it before this video, before this part of the video. So you'll have already seen me looking through all our shelves and deciding which books I have and haven't read. And then from that, my parents picked me books that I hadn't read. If I can find the start of the reading vlog bit, I will again have put this in earlier on, but if not, then I do apologise. Just things that happened at the beginning of this year that if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know what happened. Just everything went kafuck from that point on, and I just haven't bothered with the way I want to do this. So these are how many books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. So Dad chose 3, Mum chose 2. So the first book was Alistair MacLean's The Golden Gate, and I think I enjoyed this. Very, very slow paced. I would call it almost like a thriller. And we meet a journalist who is on the buses because the president is going to be going into San Francisco to do a speech or something. And the presidential bus is hijacked basically on the middle of the Golden Gate Bridge, and the hijackers basically seal off the Golden Gate Bridge by various means, and it's the story of how one of the journalists, who is he a journalist, is he not a journalist, who's he working for, how he, shall we say, engineers a situation that things maybe don't go to plan for the hijackers. As I say, it was very slow paced, and I'm not sure that I like my thrillers as slow paced as this. Good characters. I did like the main character, although it's been so long that I've forgotten what he was called. Oh gosh, I honestly can't remember what any of the characters were called, because it's been so long since I've read this. So it was good, but maybe would I read another Alistair MacLean? I'm not so sure. I then read another one that Dad chose for me, which is called Buried in Cornwall by Jenny Bothillo. Do you want my honest opinion, guys? I can't remember anything about this book. I can't even remember what I gave it. So, even reading the back of it, I'll read the back of it. After the death of her husband, Rose Trevelyan lives peacefully in Cornwall, working as an artist and photographer. But when she hears terrified screams as she paints the rugged Cornish countryside and a local woman is reported missing, Rose finds herself suddenly caught up at the centre of a police investigation. With so many people who trust her, Rose is reluctantly at times privy to the secrets of many. When the things she is told in confidence appear connected to the investigation, Rose must decide how far the bonds of friendship reach. Even reading that, guys, is not bringing back any memories whatsoever. Oh dear. So, I honestly can't remember. No, blanking on this completely. Which makes me think that I didn't particularly enjoy it. Because normally, even like times past, I would have remembered this, but no. Not a thing is coming to me in this one. So, yeah, we'll leave that one. Then read Jeffrey Archer's Nothing Ventured. This was a choice of Mum's now. I know I remembered this one. I think I gave this one 4 out of 5. So we meet William Warwick, who is a police detective, and he is being transferred to the painting and artifacts fraud squad. And his first case is to do with a Rembrandt that's stolen from the Fitzmolian Museum. And he uses all his information that he has gained throughout his years in the police force and from his mentor. And he thinks of things that the other members of the team don't think about. And he uses his contacts from his time as a PC as well, which was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm not giving anything away in this book because he has to face things from his past as well, and to do with his family, and also from a previous case that he has investigated as a PC, and he has to, is it going to be connected to this one, is it not? Really enjoyed this. Great characters, great pacing. Was really chuffed with the pacing in this one. And you know, I liked the situation that William found himself in, and does he break the law, does he not break the law, and things like this. It was very good. As I say, I'm not going to give away because it would be a shame to give away too much on this one, but yeah, definitely a good read. Then another one that Mum gave me was Susanna Snow's Snowfall over Halesmere House. I know I gave those one a 4 out of 5 because again I really enjoyed it. So we meet Ellie, and Ellie's having to rebuild her life, and she agrees to come to Halesmere House to kickstart an artist in residence program. And on her first night there, she meets Max, and it's Max's mother that has arranged this, but Max had no idea that Ellie was coming, and that the accommodation that Ellie was supposed to be staying in hasn't been upgraded, hasn't been, you know, improved, etc. So she's living in squalor, shall we say. But she doesn't kind of mind that. She'll cope with that to begin with. But has Max's mother done this on purpose? Because she knows that Max is going to have to help Ellie. And Max has 2 children that kind of, is the centre of his world. And we find out what's happened to Max's wife, and why his mother is there helping as well. His mother is an artist, and you know, she is, you know, she's really quirky and she's so much fun. Ellie is really good at her job. She, you know, gets things done and prioritizes things, and that Max is like, what? She also steps in when Max needs her to step in to sort of help with his kids. And it's just the quirky characters you meet, the fun Christmas time that she is going to try and make sure happens at Halesmere House, what she plans for the future there, if she has a job, and everything like that. I really enjoyed this one. Again, a really good Christmas read. I think it's one of these ones that you just want to snuggle up in an afternoon and just really enjoy and take it from, you know, just enjoy the Christmas ambience. So definitely pick up this one. It was really fun to read. And then the last one I read was, this was another pick of Dad's, The Trawlerman by William Shaw. Now, this is a mystery book again. It was alright. I think I gave it a 3. I think it was probably generous to give it a 3. I remember not really enjoying it. We meet a police officer, and she's been signed off work because she's suffering from PTSD. And something happens that she can't stop herself investigating, even though her friend, who is another officer, is saying, look, you need to step back, you can't cope with this. But she won't let it go, and it's her trying to help solve the crime, but not in the normal way that, shall we say, most people do it. I got a sneaky suspicion she could be on the spectrum a bit, just from the way she goes about things. I found it slow and ponderous, if I'm honest. Sort of, I couldn't connect with the characters. I found the plot line confusing. And talking to Dad about it as well, he was the same. He found the plot line confusing. He didn't really enjoy it either. Yeah, I'm not going to say much about it because, again, it's very vague in my memory. It was not exactly scintillating, shall we say. So, do we think that this idea of my parents choosing me books to read is a good one? Yeah, I think so. It's introduced me to a couple of new authors, but will I go and read them again? Probably not. It's interesting that Dad and I both felt that the ones he chose that were okay. He liked the Alistair MacLean more than I did because for him it was a reread, and he was like he likes Alistair MacLean as an author anyway. The other two that he chose, he was like, meh. The two from Mum, yeah, that was pretty good. Maybe that, for Mum and I, we do read quite a lot of the same things. I know that Dad enjoyed the Jeffrey Archer as well. Dad's not a big Christmas book fan like Mum and I. So yeah, would I ask them to choose me books again that they've read? I think I'd probably say to them, I would say to Mum, definitely, that's fine. I would say to Dad, they've got to be books that you've enjoyed. Although he did enjoy the Alistair MacLean, it was an okay for me. But no, it was a fun experiment to do, and I think it would be a fun thing to do again. Whether I do it with my mum and dad, or whether I maybe say to one of my booktube friends, right, okay, choose me, send me a list of books that you think I should read, that I would enjoy, that you think I would enjoy, or that you've enjoyed and you want to see my thoughts on. I think I might do that. I think that could be a fun thing to do. But please let me know down in the comments, have you ever done anything like this? I know Chloe from All's Book, that her mum has done this for her, and Chloe does it as a Christmas, it's like she does it for like Advent for Christmas, so Vlogmas. I don't know whether she's doing it again this year. It'll be interesting to see if she is. But yeah, let me know down below if you ever sort of said to your parents or your best friend or something, choose me books that you've enjoyed that you think I should read, and how did it go? I would love to know. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, friends. It's maybe not as exciting as I thought it was going to be since I didn't do it the way, for various reasons, that I wanted to do. But hey, that's the way it goes. But until my next video, friends, stay safe and happy reading. Bye!